got a flat. So, well, you know what to do. I bought this brand new from big box store last year. That was my spare. That was the new one. The spare's on the back, so I'm gonna go change it out. Got it all fixed up. Got the old spare. Let me show you that. Not the old spare, the old tire. I really thought it was going to be worse because I saw insulation flying. So then I looked underneath the engine here. The engine. I looked underneath here and there's a little bit of damage right there. But I don't know where the insulation would have come from. Maybe up here. Not underneath. I looked. It's all set. Let's get back on the road. At 7, I'm gonna drive into the land today. Getting really excited, so I'm gonna go get some coffee and breakfast and get on the road, and then I'll drive from Albuquerque here to Concho. Remember when I had that tire blow? This is the side. You can see all the trim. It must have hit the top. All this trim just busted. A couple pieces down there. Piece flew in there. That busted apart. It must have really caused some shock. So I got the wind coming to the back side of this, which has the fewest windows. So there's less dust coming in. This isn't very harmful unless a big gust of wind kicks up sand. But this is my immediate situation. Just gonna unload and get everything situated inside here. And then tomorrow and the rest of the week, there's not going to be much wind in the forecast. So I'll have time to be out there without being bothered. It's not really all that bad when you're out there, but every once in a while, like right around here, the sand will kick up in your face. So that's fun. Well, now I'm setting up camp. Well, I set up camp. I'm all set up for outside for now, but I'm getting everything set up, cleaning things down. It's nice and cozy. I'm kind of missing Lisa because we were in this here last spring in April, in May, in March. So, but yeah, I'm cleaning things up and putting things back in their place. But yeah, I'm loving this. how I do coffee in the morning. I just hand ground this. No power right now, so who wants to hear a generator first thing in the morning? Not me. I love this kettle. We had this at Lisa's years ago, before we got all fancy with the electric one. This actually heats up a lot faster. Yep. Life is good. Life is good. Okay, I'm going to turn this around a little bit. I have a little handle on it. So, yeah, I've been back here remembering last year when I was here at in the cargo trailer, which is right over there. I don't know if you can see it. And I remember cooking eggs and bacon. And I asked, how do you like your bacon? How do you like your eggs? Something like that. I'm watching this guy, Campervan Kevin. He lives in Concho. He's on YouTube, and he started the keto diet or the carnivore diet, and he looks like he's lost some weight. And I wonder if sometimes you wonder, like, who watches your videos, who sees your stuff, and I was just curious. I wonder if he ever saw it. Oh yeah, here's breakfast. Onion, pepper, eggs, cheese, bread. Salsa. I forgot to pack salt and pepper and seasoning. My favorite is the garlic salt from Lowry's and pepper on the side. But this is not lacking. We have water. We have power. We have water pumping through here. So that's really, really satisfying. Getting into this. Oh. Wow, bone dry. Okay. Let's unplug it. That was fast. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there's, yeah, that sediment. We don't want that sediment going in the pipe because we have a filter here. We want to keep it clean. I do want that sediment out, though. I don't want it to go through this filter, or I mean through this system. So I'm going to have to manually dump it out. I think there's enough water in there where I can do that. Now we have water. Let's see. So that's a 40-gallon tank, and we filled it up to about 2/3, almost half. So we got about 18 gallons, maybe less, like 15. But I got more water over in that big tote over there. So. But this will serve my purposes. What I want to do is get the hot water going and be able to take a hot shower tonight. Hot water's on. I really must have drained it. There we go. I went through the 6-gallon water tank and all the pipes. Some marks, some little dots on the, it's crazy. Okay, we have the pilot light here and the water heater, but we don't have it actually igniting. So that's not good. At least we have the pilot light, that's something. So we'll just close this up. This spot is really dirty. It's gonna ruin the water I just got. Micah, what are you doing? I am cleaning the roof. Micah, why are you cleaning the roof? Because I'm going to paint it. I'm going to seal it with Flex Seal. Oh, I'm using my knee pad. Got soapy water. I'm just using Dawn. And I'm cleaning out my bucket every 4 or 5 feet across. I do a section when the water gets really dirty. Not too dirty, but dirty enough. I change it out for clean water. This is the second time I've cleaned this roof here on this trip, and I cleaned it once in Minnesota with one of those big brooms and a bucket of water. So I got the big stuff off in Minnesota, and I'm getting the fine stuff off now. And I want to make sure this is nice and clean so that the sealer will stick to it. Yeah, you just gotta learn how to make things. What is that, you say? It's a mixer. So yeah, that's what you do when you're way out in the boonies and you don't want to go into town. Well, I had a bunch of candles, so I'm gonna make a new one. It's kind of melted all over the place. This one melted out the side, and these melted out the side. I may have showed you that earlier with, I didn't have any containers for it. So I'm gonna melt this all up. We've got water boiling down here. You can see that. And these are melting slowly but surely. Let's see what it looks like. I got this going right now. I got the base in, and then it's looking like this. I've got water boiling down there. Woo! Hey, look at that. I even have extra. Read all about it. Good. So we're just gonna gently perfect. It's gonna be 2 nice candles. What do you think? Homemade candles. We'll see what they look like when they're all lit up. So here's the candle I made. Looks like it's working. It's been burning for a couple hours now. About 3 hours, but the wick works perfectly. It's a nice big thick wick, so it's a strong flame. I'm about to paint. Oh, look. It's a different trailer. Oh, look. I move things around. Yep. I move things around. It was over there, and now it's over here. So, I'm going to paint the steps. Now what? Now what are we going to do? Well, now that we've done that, we're going to have a bonfire, and then we're going to cook some food on it. We're going to watch the sunset. It's a good day of work. Very good day of work. So they're all pretty clean except for this one. This one has had some sand sediment in it over several months. So I'm trying to clean it out. I've got a rag in there with a little bit of water and I'm sloshing it around. So I'm using the water as my hand almost, if you want to look at it that way. I think I need just a little bit less water. The rag is almost ready to come out. You always have to have duct tape, the most important thing, and water. Well, I got it all cleaned up. Tomorrow, when I leave, I'm going to put these kind of on the door and stuff to kind of make an obstacle for anybody who's trying to break in. I'm going to close that down, lock this up. Still, this is my pride and joy, crowning achievement for this trip. Also, getting things on the wall is very fun, very handy. So I've got just some basic tools. Boom. So the wind comes across and that little guy will protect it, hopefully. It's all sealed. So I've got all this cleaned up. Got my workbench. Everything's weighted down with concrete blocks this time. Last time it was flying around. The old tire still there. Crappy. This thing's got its braces on, locked up. Got some water for washing up tonight because I pumped all the water out. So yeah, I'm having a great time on this trip. I just gotta say, I just love it. But I'm looking forward to getting back home, being with my family. And Lisa and I will come back here in May, maybe.